Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of the GameSpot Newsroom. I'm Tom McShay here with Carolyn Pettit.
Yep.
You have seen the 2025th sequel
Yes.
to one of my favorite franchises, Earth Defense Force.
That's true. Earth Defense Force 2025.
So tell me, how big? Like, just with your,
Okay.
how big are those ants? Are they here? Are they here? Or are they bigger than the entire
they-
newsroom set?
They will destroy the Los Angeles Convention Center without a thought. They will just tear this building apart, this entire massive place.
So for people who don't know, you should
Yes.
set us up. Like, what is this fantastic franchise?
Well, it is basically like an alien, kind of a monster movie, alien invasion
Yep.
movie. You know, sort of I think in the Japanese style, but like
Very much so.
yeah, where cities just, buildings just get destroyed, cities get destroyed, and they're insects basically. They're like creepy but gigantic insects. So one of the missions that I played today was like these nasty red ants. All over, like just a swarm of massive.
And each
swarm.
one is the size of like
Yeah,
a blue whale.
Exactly, and they will, you're just these puny humans.
You're just a puny human.
You're a puny human, and you take up arms against these massive creatures. And so the red ants would often, like, get me in their pincers, in their jaws, and
Oh my God.
shake me all around. And I was like this helpless little thing. I mean, so I was playing two-player split screen.
Okay.
And it's neat that of course you can kind of help each other out, like when if your partner has the misfortune of being in the jaws of a giant red ant.
Oh my God.
This exclamation point appears on your screen, and you can like shoot the
Oh,
red
yeah.
ant yourself to try to help free your comrade. Yeah, and of course, you have kind of different weapons. I had the first mission that I played. I was playing as a ranger. It was kind of like basically a pretty standard kind of machine gun.
Does this have like those specific roles of Insect Armageddon then?
Well, I'm not so familiar with Insect Armageddon that I can answer that, but there's a number of character classes.
Okay, yeah.
The ranger being one of them. He seemed to be kind of average, the soldier type. He had a kind of machine gun and a rocket launcher type weapon.
Okay.
Which I made the mistake of using up close to.
You can't use the rocket
I
launcher
know,
up close.
I
That's
know.
Rule 101 of rocket launchers.
But it's kind of fun because in this game you go flying through the air
Yeah.
if you do make a mistake
so
like that.
You mentioned you can destroy buildings, but you kind of
Yes.
just glossed over it.
Yes.
You can destroy buildings.
You
know,
can destroy
You know how people were
buildings.
all like,
Yes.
oh, Battlefield 4,
Hey.
you can knock down a building. They've
Yes.
been doing this since
Yes.
Earth Defense Force 2 on the PlayStation 2, it was.
Yeah. You
So-
gotta destroy the city to save the city.
You don't have to destroy it.
Well,
it's just
but
really
you
fun to
should.
destroy
I mean,
the city.
right? Exactly.
I'm really excited for this game. And you
yeah.
also brought up the thing it's a misconception about the game.
Uh-huh.
So you say that the aliens are giant bugs?
Yes.
You don't actually see the aliens at all in this game. Because they're
Oh.
those flying ships that
Okay.
are thin enough, and they
Yeah.
could not fit giant bugs, so we
Right.
don't even know what the aliens
That's
are.
true.
They just brought their vermin
Right.
and their robots
Yes, the robots.
to the
Yeah.
Earth, and then the Earth Defense
Yeah,
Force has to exterminate them.
So the second mission that I played, in this mission, I was a much more like heavily armored soldier who had like 4 weapon types, like a hammer that would like shatter the ground, like a huge kind of almost like Dark Souls like
Nice.
big
Referencing Dark
ass
Souls.
hammer, and then other weapons, including one where my teammate who was playing as the flying female
Yeah,
character.
I don't think it's Pale Wing who is in Earth Defense Force 2, but
No,
it's another flying woman.
Right, she has this character has a different name, but I was led to believe, very much along the same lines
Okay.
in terms of gameplay. And so where she would aim at a target,
Okay.
and then I had this arcing missile that would, if I could line up the shot and hit the spot that she had painted, could hit. And so on this mission there were these just towering giant robots.
Yay.
And also, I think a new kind of alien, vehicle, which is this thing called the Shield Bearer, which has like this huge force field around it, and you can't like ride drive a vehicle through the force field.
Okay.
You have to kind of get off, on your feet and walk up there and get really up close and personal with it.
I am so excited. I'm so excited.
And vehicles are kind of fun. She spawned in a vehicle, and I was able to just hop in the back and ride in the back and stuff. So it seems like you can do lots of coordinated, teamworky type stuff.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed the longest ever edition of the newsroom. And one other note: this is being made by Sandlot, the developer who made the original games and understands scale better than any developer in the industry.
Yeah.
Non-exaggeration. So keep your eyes on this one. When's it coming out?
February 2014.
What?
I know, Tom. I know.
Oh my lord.
I
Okay.
know.
Well. You just kind of deflated everything. But
Oh,
stay tuned for GameSpot. We keep doing these newsroom updates because you keep watching them. And then hashtag tweet us with
At
GameSpot
GameSpot E3.
There you go. Later.